Hello and welcome to another tutorial on the primer level lesson book of the Piano Adventures series by Faber. It's the second edition, and your book might be slightly different, but the concepts are the same. So I have to say congratulations if you are now learning the grand staff. That is a great accomplishment and definitely a milestone for any musician. I'm going to go very quickly and very brief over this information because it's a lot, but you'll have lots of time to learn about the grand staff. So don't feel like you need to understand it all at once. So here are the main points. We are going to have a system of lines and spaces where the notes that you've learned, quarter notes, half notes, and so on, will be placed on those lines and spaces and correspond to a specific note on the piano. Now, the grand staff is actually two staffs. Most musicians only need one, say the treble clef, and they only have 5 lines and 4 spaces in between. Piano players use 2 clefs and combine together with the brace on the back. That is the grand staff. The top one is for your right hand, and the bottom one is for your left hand. Now, again, there's 5 lines and 4 spaces, and if a note is on a line or a space, then it will be a specific letter note on the piano. Now, get used to spotting if notes are on a line or a space. Then on the other page in this book, it talks about the 2 clefs. You'll see the bass clef, which is for notes between here and here, and then the treble clef, which is for notes between here and here. What will take you time to memorize is that the 5 lines for the treble clef are right here. Sorry, I did this. It's actually here. These 5 lines right here. And then the 4 spaces, you see those 4 notes in between my fingers? Those are the 4 spaces of the treble clef. From bottom to top, it would be F, A, C, and E. That's a good place to start. So again, these 4 spaces right here, then there. If a note is here, it will be this first space. If it's on the second space, it will be this note, and it will always be those notes. So you can see this diagram showing you how every letter of this area of the piano corresponds with a space or line on the grand staff. And you start off in this book with only 1 note. So again, don't try to memorize it all. Just work on learning that. Very quickly though, if you want to learn them all, the lines for the treble clef are E, G, B, D, F, which is, you can think of every good boy deserves fudge or every good bear deserves fish, or you can just say Igbadif, which is a funny sounding word that's not really a word, but it might help you remember. And then F-A-C-E for face. This is middle C, by the way, just so you know where middle C is. It's very important. If I play F-A-C-E down here, that is not the treble clef. Those are the same letters, but different notes. Now for the bass clef, again, going very quickly, these would be the spaces, A, C, E, and G. Those are the 4 space notes, A, C, E, G. You think Ace, G, or all cows eat grass, or whatever helps you remember. And then your lines are here. G, B, D, F, A, or green birds don't fly away, or I like great big dragons fire away. Again, middle C's up here. It's in between the 2 clefs. Now, here's one more important tip before I go, and that is that the grand staff is only from here to here. There's lots of notes up there on the piano and then below the bass clef. So the grand staff is pretty small, all things considered. Okay. This is a big topic, but you'll have lots of opportunities to learn it. Just like and subscribe to the video if you want to support the channel. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Good luck and have fun.